Hey, guy. Come here. Come. Where you going? Come. 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 Come here. Come here, boy. Come. 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 No, 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 no. Don't go. Come back here. Hey, you. Okay, I guess I should have known that wasn't going to work. Okay, I would tell you the gospel today. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out. Fully not prepared for this. Not even in my boots. Walking around. I wanted to show you something, which I think most people in the woods probably have experienced. I haven't. I think it's doing it. It did it earlier. And now I don't see it. Back here there was a tree stump, and right down there it's covered in vines. But at one point, I believe it was in the spring, there were literally thousands on that bush there, on that clump of weeds. That's a tree stump that tipped over, and you're looking at the roots. And there were literally thousands. And when I say literally, I mean literally thousands of I guess, termites shooting. Or wait, or was it that one? Everything's so overgrown with weeds now, I can't tell. That's a tree stump and that's a tree stump. Anyway, they were literally going up into that tree, straight up into the sky. Thousands of what I can imagine are termites. And I thought I saw it today. Over here, there were definitely, from the house, I could see little things coming up. But obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about because they're not there. I thought it was happening again because there were a bunch of things, but that, like I said, that was from, I was looking from the window there, which is probably, let's see, let's just say 10, 20, 30. I don't know, maybe that's 100 yards. This is a football field. Maybe less. Anyway, okay. No 1,000 termites coming up. No plague back here. But you did see the fox. And this is not the Dog Walk Chronicles because there's no dog here. And as for the readings, oh, well, I'll give you this. Today I had two interesting saints. One, I believe it was Saint Guy of Albrecht, and he was, let's see if I get this right, he was poor, and he was raised in a pious family, and he worked in the farm, worked out in the field, and he prayed constantly to the point where he would pray and the plow would just move on its own. I think it said God moved it or something, the angels, whatever, would plow his field while he prayed. And then at one point somebody came up and either tried to con him or tried to give him a job because they thought he was a good guy and sent him on a boat to do some trading. The boat went and sunk, and he took that as a message that he had gotten greedy, so he went back and prayed. He was a sacristan and continued to basically live a life of poverty and prayer. And I believe it said that there was a, when he died, his grave got overrun, overcovered by weeds and whatnot, and a horse found his grave, and so he's patron of horses, or horses. I think that was what it was. And then another saint today, something of Emily, not Emily, but Emily. He was, what was his deal? Oh, he had a lot of lot of stories about him that couldn't really be confirmed, but one was that his parents were so poor they left him, they had no food, they left him in the woods. These hunters were chasing a wolf. It ran past him and then found him and sat there and suckled him with her pups. And when the hunters came and found that she was feeding the baby, they rescued the baby, this baby saint, and what's the word? And didn't kill the wolf. They what's the word? Anyway, they didn't kill the wolf. They sacrifice keeps coming to my head, but that's not the word. They didn't kill the wolf. You know the word I'm looking for. Spared the wolf. So that was I thought that was interesting, and I apologize for not remembering. I didn't prepare. I just saw the fox, so I ran out here. Didn't prepare anything about the gospel today, but I will tell you it's Luke chapter 6. I want to say verses 11 to 17. And you should be reading it yourself anyway. And you pretend you're telling me all about that. So read Luke chapter 6, verses 11 to 17. Oh, it's the calling of the apostles. Sorry, this went long. It's the calling of the apostles. I didn't realize there were 2 James and 2 Judases. It seemed to me that when you hear the apostles, the 12, they don't repeat the names. But in this Gospel of Luke, Jesus comes off, I want to say he comes off the mountain, but someone said it wasn't a mountain. It just says he comes down as if they were coming metaphysically down from being with God, but I would think more that they were on a mountain, but who knows. Anyway, it comes down and he names them apostles and he names the 12. So that was the gospel today. So read your gospel, spend time in prayer, let the angels plow your field, be kind to the wolves. Well, be kind to animals. Stay away from wolves. And go out and chase the fox.